Hello everyone, this is the third rehearsal vlog for Pittsburgh Shakespeare in the Park's Romeo and Juliet, and I have with me Jeffrey Chips, who is playing our Prince of Verona and is also our assistant director. So,
hey guys.
Okay, she said hi. So tell me what we've been doing fight rehearsals. We start actual staging rehearsals on Monday, but can you tell me a little bit what you've been thinking about for your character so far? How's this prince going to be different from other princes, or what are you thinking?
I always like to think he's younger, he's better looking. But no, I've in the last 2 years I've had a lot of opportunities to play a lot of like regal type characters, and they've always had some kind of age attached to them. And so when I got cast in this one, I was kind of excited because I was like, there's no mention of his age. He has no grown children or anything like that. I was like, I can play a character my age this time. And I really am kind of excited about like how that can tie in, especially with all this physicality in these rehearsals, and how much you're going to see in this show, and to hopefully see someone who is able to take charge, maybe not in the same physical way as the other characters do, but someone who can certainly get in the middle of the action and not be intimidated by it, and just not be afraid to get his hands dirty. So it's definitely things that I've been thinking about in the last 2 weeks or so. Excellent.
Now, does that mean that you're involved in any of the actual fighting, or?
I break it up, but unfortunately I don't get to hit anybody yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe we'll work it in. No, probably not.
Gotcha. And any other sort of insights into the character at all as you've been studying the lines? How do you see this character? Do you think he's a good ruler? Do you think he's a poor ruler? How's he dealing with this feud?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to think about it in any kind of qualitative sense yet. I'm really surprised, amazed at how intelligent he is. That's really something that's jumped out as I've really been trying to dig in with the text, is his choice of language. There's some really dense phrases that I'm still trying to wrap my head around, like neighbor-stained steel and what that means, and even just some really clever wordplay. I was thinking civil blood makes civil hands unclean, but that's the chorus. That's we've assigned that to the prince, but still I get to say it. So there's really there's a lot of really fascinating turns of phrases, and it's definitely someone who's got a lot of intelligence that he's bringing into this situation. In terms of how he's able to handle it, I don't know if it's good or bad yet. I'm still figuring that out.
Now, you've done a couple of shows with Pittsburgh Shakespeare in the Park.
Yes.
How is working outside, how does that inform the way you act, the character choices you make, since you've been doing it a little while?
Yeah, and I've done it. I've done some outdoor Shakespeare in Virginia as well when I used to live there, and I love it. I almost don't ever want to do anything else, because it's so fun, and it's so open, and it's so unpredictable that you have to make big choices. You have to contend with things like wind, and even sometimes just trusting that people can hear you, because sometimes it's like you're not in an acoustical environment that allows you to be able to hear yourself. So you really have to just project your voice as well as you can, and hope for the best sometimes. And God, is it fun!
Oh, that's a good way to say that. Good, yes, it's fun. Come out and enjoy us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So now you're also the assistant director.
Yes.
Is it weird doing both at one time?
I haven't gotten my hands too dirty with doing double duty yet. I'm sure it'll be a challenge, trying to switch sides of my brain to work with, and thinking about what I need to be doing as an actor, and then thinking about what I need to be doing for the production as a whole, and those certainly come with their own sets of challenges, and I look forward to it, because I enjoy thinking about the show in different ways like that, and hope that I don't royally screw it up. Royally, because I'm the prince.
Because you're the prince, that's right. And now, have you ever done any directing or assistant directing before?
I have. I did some directing in college. I'm a graduate of Allegheny College, Meadville, Pennsylvania, and I after college did some directing with Pittsburgh New Works Festival and directed a production of Measure for Measure. And then I lived in Virginia for a few years, and I did a little bit of, I directed a production of Midsummer Night's Dream in the summer of 2010, where I also acted in that production, and I was an assistant director at the Gemini Children's Theater. So I've got a little bit of experience directing and assistant directing.
Well, great. Well, we do start our official staging rehearsals on Monday, so we'll be done with the bulk of the fighting, and that'll just be put into the rest of the show. So then we start with the staging rehearsal. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Yes.
Good. Anything you'd like to say before I let you go and get back to what you're doing today? Before Tanya comes and tells us she needs you.
Come see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be great, and we're really looking forward to just getting an audience here and just having a blast. So.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.